they're new people now. So I'm a bit concerned.
Right. Well, listen, I fully understand the concern, and I know that there's a lot of change happening on your account, and you have my full trust that I am putting the right and best people on your account. We're hiring 8 positions simultaneously, which is, aside from like freelance and film crew stuff, is the biggest chunk of hires simultaneously that we've had for full-time hires. Ambitions that I have, the ambitions that we have as this company, it ain't gonna happen unless I take a step back and put the right people in place so that I can keep building it as an operation. Man, I did not plan on hiring 2 people for that position.
Yeah.
But I also just feel like, in order to really just move without having to worry about what the fuck's happening in each department, I feel like if I can have more people who can manage and oversee from the client side to the rest of the team, we'll be able to do better. I don't want to like just base it off of where we currently stand. I want to build the agency for the agency we're trying to be in 6 to 12 months, and not the agency we currently are. And so that's where, if I'm building it for the agency we want to be in 12 months, well, I hire both those people. By having them, can we go out and sell faster and more and be more confident? Maybe. Or we burn more cash.
I think the main issue is going to be actually putting time on your calendar and my calendar to outreach.
I know.
Like, we have to talk to these people.
We have to, right? Well, that's the thing, and that's part of this too, is like the longer we wait to get people on board for these positions, the longer you're going to be holding on to it, the longer I'm going to be holding on to it. Plus, we got to transition these people and get them up to speed. And make sure, like, over the coming like handful of weeks, you and I at least get a little bit of time, kind of like this, just like once or twice a week, just sit down, kind of chat through some shit and kind of brain dump a little bit. I'm super open to like being more efficient, more effective, different ways of doing stuff. So like if you see something or a better way to do it, bring it to me. Like, would love that. Leaving our clients' lives and accounts in the hands of people that I very much trust and believe they'll do an incredible job, but are so new, they're still figuring out like, how do I save a file to the server? Oh yeah, by the way, go like manage this entire account that is in the middle of a product launch.
I had a client meeting the day I started, so I was like still getting my like email password, and they're like, okay, the client's here, and I'm like, holy shit.
I don't know, like it almost might be better that way though, because then we're just like, hey, none of you know each other, here's the fucking standards, go.
What I was used to at my former agency was you were sort of confined to one sort of strict method of doing things, whereas here it's kind of, you know what the end objective is and go get it done no matter what.
I trusted our team, but they're new people now, so I'm a bit concerned.
Right. Well, listen, I fully understand the concern, and I know that there's a lot of change happening on your account, and you have my full trust that I am putting the right and best people on your account. But I promise you, once we get everyone up to speed on our end, it's going to be at a level that we've never executed for you before.
I've never really been with a group that worked so hard before. Like, how are we gonna do this? Like proactive, like taking the next steps, taking initiative. Everyone else at Bold is that same mindset.
We getting more clients, bigger clients. We have new teammates, and even the size is getting larger. But I would say the culture, the vibe is still the same.
When hiring new people, especially when you're hiring quickly, at the end of the day, it really comes down to culture. Are they a great fit, and are they going to be the type of people that take initiative and run when you give them a lot of rope, or are they the type of person that wants to be told what to do the entire way? So a great question to ask is, what motivates you? What would get you to wake up in the morning and come here into Bold and be excited about your job? And if that fits, great. Now do you have the talent to plug into the position that we have an opening for? We've just hired 6 out of the 8 new people, which is really exciting. Now we're gonna go out, take everybody out for a couple of drinks, let loose a little bit, and celebrate, because we also have a big announcement that I'm really excited to let everybody know about. Thank you all for being here. I mean, really, I really mean this. It's incredible to see Bold growing at such a quick pace, and so many faces that are like right here right now that weren't here, 2 months ago. This is going to be the core of Bold that ends up being the big company as we grow this to be something massive and change an industry. And this is also a time to celebrate Lizzie, who is unfortunately leaving New York, but for going to Florida to open Bold Miami. It's our first new office. To have her leave us is super tough because she definitely is some of the glue that holds everybody together. But the only way we're really going to be able to grow is if we get outside of our comfort zone as a company and actually get out there and grow. We've got to get these meetings. We've got to make sure that we get down there and we get this stuff that we've lined up and we close business. I'm confident that she will do it and we will do it, but that's the challenge right now.
He sort of asked me, like, what's your 5-year plan? And I had told him my goal was to open up an ad agency in South Florida. So instead of opening my own agency, I want to open up another branch for Bold here in Florida. And he was completely on board from day one. I feel like it gets to be a little piece of something that I'm owning, but again, like, through something that I feel like I've already kind of grown up into.
It's your last day in New York.
I know, it's crazy.
How do you feel about it being your last day?
I don't know, mixed emotions. Like, I'm sad. Like, I don't know. Even yesterday, like, when we were there, just like seeing everybody, and you're just like, holy shit, like, it's at the best place it's ever been. So, like, to not be like present in there sucks, but like knowing what we're about to do is way cooler than anything else. So.
I feel good about it. I mean, to have that much potentials in all those meetings lined up right now, like, when you're literally like less than a week from you leaving New York, that's a huge sign this thing's gonna blow up.